Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Bricks by Bit and today I will be reviewing the new 2022 Ninjago set 71763 Lloyd's Race Car Evo. This set will cost you $35 Australian or $25 American. My first impressions of this set is that it is a nice car design and the minifigure selection is pretty good. Let's take a closer look at the minifigures. First up, we have Lloyd. Now, he comes in many different shades of green in this outfit. He's got lime green, regular green, olive green, and dark green, all molded together into his ninja suit. Now, some of the colors really work, but other colors like the dark green stand out a bit too much. The lime green, I think, looks beautiful. I love the torso print with those lime green dragon scales. They look really nice. He has olive green legs with a bit of a waist cape there, and his ninja mask is lime green and regular green. If we turn this figure around, you can see some more detailing on the back. He's got a ninja headband there, trailing off the back, which I really love. He also has this lime green sword, and there are two that come in this set, which is nice. You can use both of these. You can be dual wielding, or you can just have it as a spare. He also has this gunmetal grey, what would you call it? Shoulder pad, which can also hold the sword on his back. And if you look on the shoulder pad on top of it, there is a small ninja star imprint, which looks really good. Another detail about this Lloyd minifigure is he has a double face print. His first one is a much angrier face print when he's fighting off bad guys. The second face print is a much happier one, right there. That's probably when he's celebrating his victory or something. He also comes with another headband piece, but this has his hair on it, so you can put that on his face, and that is when he's obviously not using his ninja mask, and he's got it up. There was also a small silver spanner here for his car emergencies when he has to fix something, and it's a very nice accessory which is very well hidden in the build, and you don't really have to keep it out that much. Moving on to the Cobra Mechanic, he comes in many different sets in this Ninjago wave, although in this particular set he has a backpack on with a bunch of flamethrowers, it seems. These are movable up and down, and so is the other one. And he's got two robotic arms on the bottom, which are also movable left to right. And if we take a closer look at the back, we can see that they're all clipped in here. Moving on to the actual minifigure though, his leg print is very basic but also very nice. He's got the same torso print as he has in all the other sets he's in, and his head print is very nice. It's a lovely orange and gunmetal grey combination. It's the same piece used in many other actually Ninjago sets. They're very common nowadays, but overall, this minifigure is actually very nice, and I quite like him, and I'm very happy he's in my collection. Moving on to Python Dynamite. He comes with these small black legs to indicate that he's very short. There's no leg print on them or anything, it's very bland, but once you move past that, it's actually a really cool minifigure. His accessories are a stick of dynamite, which is accurate to his name, and a lovely new silver stud shooter, which was introduced last year with the Batman wave. His torso print is very nice. It looks like he's got a small armor suit on or something. And his head print is the same as the Mechanics, except opposite. He's got gunmetal grey with hints of orange this time, instead of orange with hints of gunmetal grey. It's just a switch around, which is fine, and it looks really well. His back print is also very scaly. It's very nice. There's nothing really more to say about this minifigure. And just, it's a good minifigure to have. I do believe he comes in one or two other sets, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, that about wraps it up for this minifigure. let's move on to the builds. First up, we have this very small go-kart type vehicle for the villains. It's mixed in with a lot of orange and gunmetal grey, like their outfits. There's a bit of this aqua blue here, which works well enough. It does stand out a bit, but other than that, it's a pretty cool build. It is symmetrical on all sides, so that's cool. There's a sticker here for some extra detailing. This is just a bit more armor. This can be moved as well. This is a bit of a ram, so you can ram into the car or something like that. There's a flame boost here, which is very nice. It's just connected with a stud and this jumper plate. And there are these tiny wheels, which actually feel very nice. Now you can stick the Cobra Mechanic into this small seat here, and you can pretend like he is fighting Lloyd. He's just driving into the car or something, and you can have the other Python Dynamite standing next to him or something as they fight off Lloyd. Now moving on to Lloyd's vehicle. And now, because this is an Evo set, it is upgradable and degradable, so you can choose what stage it's in. If we look at the back of the box here, you can tell that here we have the cruising version of the car where there's no armor, he's just chilling. Then we have the accelerating version here where there's some more armor. Not a lot though, and it's just, in case he's got to go someplace. And here at the end we have the part where he's actually in a fight. Now, this is what the vehicle looks like in its cruising stage. Very bland, not a lot of detail. There is a small control panel here on the front. The entire front section looks a bit boring though. There's a giant gap here. There are gaps on the side and everything. There's a few headlights hidden away underneath the hood of the car. We've got some stickers here on the side for extra detailing and a little bit of armor there. On the back, there's just nothing. There's like a big chunky thing here. I think this is the engine. And we've got a bunch of Technic pieces here for extra armor in later stages. And now this build is symmetrical, so you don't have to worry about things being on one side that's not on the other. But let's move on to the accelerating stage. Here is what the car looks like in its accelerating stage. There is a windscreen piece here. Finally, on the front, we have this small ram bit piece on the front, which is actually very nice. There's some more detailing on the side here, just to fill in those gaps. We have a nice gold blade piece here on the back, and what seems to be a gold booster here. These all fill in the Technic pieces that were here before. There's some more detailing on the side here like there was before. Still nothing on the front, but we'll see what happens in the next stage. Now onto the third and final stage. And as you can probably already tell, there's a lot more gold plating and detailing on this stage, and this is preferably my favorite stage. Now, let's just get right into it. Starting off at the front, you can see what's filled in that gap, and that is this engine piece with the stud shooters here. Now, if you don't know how stud shooters work, you basically push down on these levers like this, and the studs will fire. It's a very fun mechanism for children to play with, and it's very easy to reload them. You just put the stud back into this small gap, and there we go. It's reloaded. And other one, and then you're all ready to shoot again. Now, there is a small problem here. They use a red piece, which stands out a lot. I'm not sure why they just didn't go for grey or green. It would have fit in much better with the set, but they haven't, and it stands out a lot and kind of bugs me. Moving on to the side, though, we've got some gold armor plating here. Very nice detailing. This is a very common piece now in the Ninjago wave. I think it's new for 2022, but it comes in pretty much almost new Ninjago Evo set, so it's very common. We have some more gold detailing on the front bit there, and there's a gold katana on the top for extra detailing. And I just love it when Lego uses katanas like this for detailing. It looks so good, and it's a symmetrical build, so there's the same on the other side. The only non-symmetrical part of this build is probably this flag here. Now this is the new collectible for this series, so if you get almost every Ninjago Evo set, it's gonna come with this flag. It's not always the same flag, like the picture. Obviously, it's always different pictures. For example, here is another Ninjago Evo set with a different flag, you can see. Now, I've got 2 of those already, so that's going to be fun to get. I'm pretty sure it's a different flag for every set, and it's also a printed piece and not a sticker, which I'm sure will appeal to a lot of people. Now, to actually get Lloyd into his car, all you have to do is take off the windscreen, and that is connected by these 2 studs here, you can tell. Now, you just get Lloyd in a seated position, and he fits on those 4 studs there. You put him in, and the good thing about this set is there's room for his katana to be on his back, which I love, because most, vehicles in Ninjago, sometimes you can't fit their sword, so it's very nice that it actually works this time. And you can just put the windscreen over Lloyd like that, and there we go. And now, there is still a gap here, which really annoys me. You can just see that Lloyd is poking out from the top there. I'm not sure why they didn't cover that with something. It would have looked a lot better. But when you put it down, it doesn't really matter that much, but the gap is still there, and it really bugs me. But let's move on to the back here. We have some more gold katana detailing, which I really love. You can move the flag forward, and you can pretend like it's waving in the wind. But you can also move this spoiler back and forth to pretend it's like different aerodynamic situations, you know. If he wants to brake, you could probably put that down there, and this way he could brake faster or something. And it just fits over the top of the booster and everything back there very nicely. You can put the flag back. And that is Lloyd's Evo race car. Now, this set is so cool, and I just love it for the price. It's such a great set to get. And if you were wondering where you can put his extra, accessories and things like his hairpiece and his tools, it's very easy to just put the tool in the car with him. That just fits right in. It's just gone under his arm. You can't even see it from the top. It just works really well. His hair is a bit difficult because it's such a big piece. You can't really put it in the car with him. So what I like to do is I like to hide it behind the car when I've got it on display. So it's like that, sitting on my shelf, and you can't even tell there's an extra piece in the way. And it comes with these minifigures as well. So it's such a great set for the price as well. I highly recommend it to anyone who wants these Evo sets, or if you're just buying it for a children's party or birthday or Christmas. I highly recommend this set. The price just makes it even better. I think that's it for this video, so thank you very much for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Make sure to like and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you get updated whenever I post a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.